All right, we are back. You know, there's, I don't know, 3 or 4 streams going on right now at any one time on the YouTube channel right now. And whenever we have a bunch of streams going on, there's people popping on and people popping off. And we've got just a whole lot of volunteers out there and a lot of moving parts putting all these broadcasts out on the YouTubes for everybody. And when we do that, sometimes people hit buttons and broadcasts get knocked offline. So I know it happened to the wrestling folks over the weekend, and I don't know how it happens, but it does happen. So we're back. Hudson able to put another puck in the net. 7-1 Hudson Raiders right now. Had a lot of stuff going on there in that second period. Doing the broadcast dropping off. People wanting to infringe in our area. It's a little bit of a cluster there in the second period, but we made it to the intermission. Yeah, so things not going quite the way that the Cats want them to go here in this game. But you know what? Tuesday night was a good game. Boys played Somerset well. I put together a little bit of a highlight package with the goals there on it from that Somerset game. Let's go to that. Fired. Wyatt Hopeful with it. Loses the handle. Flanagan steps up. She goes. I think Amundsen got a piece of it. Either way, it's 1-0 Cats with 11:34 to go. They kill the penalty and then put one in the net moments later. Connors skates it down for Somerset. Connors the leading scorer on this team. They try to sneak one past Luke Linehan. Linehan saw it through traffic, got a pad and a cover. Cats back to full strength. Gustav is on. Here come the Cats back the other way. Junior scores! Gil Frank with the snipe from the near side puts it right over the top of Davies, and it's 2-0 Cats. Jack Rock brings it down. Rock looking for the shorty. Head wide. Oh! Picks it up and puts it in. Short-handed goal.
Way to go, Wildcats.
And it's 3-1 River Falls. Rock got some space out there, took off. Wyatt Hopeful came in behind, and Rock left the puck for Wyatt. Wyatt Hopeful chases it into his corner. Had Amundsen coming down. And Somerset's just going to hold on to it. Go home as 3-1 losers tonight. River Falls, big win tonight. Fired. Wyatt Hopeful with it, loses the handle. Flanagan steps up. She goes. I think Amundsen got a piece of it. Either way, it's 1-0 Cats with 11:34 to go. They kill the penalty and then put one in the net moments later. Connors skates it down for Somerset. Connors the leading scorer on this team. They try to sneak one past Luke Linehan. Linehan saw it through traffic, got a pad and a cover. Cats back to full strength. Gustav is on. Here come the Cats back the other way. Junior scores! Gil Frank with the snipe from the near side puts it right over the top of Davies, and it's 2-0 Cats. Jack Rock brings it down. Rock looking for the shorty. Head wide. Oh! Picks it up and puts it in. Short-handed goal.
Way to go, Wildcats.
And it's 3-1 River Falls. Rock got some space out there, took off. Wyatt Hopeful came in behind, and Rock left the puck for Wyatt. Wyatt Hopeful chases it into his corner. Had Amundsen coming down. And Somerset's just going to hold on to it. Go home as 3-1 losers tonight. River Falls, big win tonight. All right, we're in the second intermission here. Hudson making the trip down to River Falls. And Cats out early. 1-0 lead, but it's been all Hudson since then. These two teams will meet up in Hudson the end of January. Cats will work their way through the end of this one here tonight. Tomorrow we got practice. It's Saturday. Take the bus over to St. Paul. River Falls going over to St. Paul Highland Saturday afternoon. That'll be a cell phone broadcast if we can get it. Again, just comes down to availability of internet. We had pretty darn good internet up in Amory. Cell signal was terrible, but we were able to connect to the Wi-Fi in the press box area. That was really good. So hopefully we can do that for you. James Linehan checking in. Looks like James found the alternate broadcast. I think everybody will find that. If it ever happens, just pop out of your broadcast, go back to the channel, and we'll do our best to get it back up on the air. And again, it's just one of those things that there was swimming and diving tonight and girls basketball and just a lot of moving parts on the channel. And I think what happens is it just, it's just a lot going on for YouTube on the back end. And I just said earlier, wrestling on Saturday afternoon, I think, got knocked off a couple different times. It's good that Kevin Westhouse has assembled this group of volunteers to put all these games out for everybody, and it's awesome that we have all these events to go out and cover, and it's been really, really just a cool thing for the community, but just a lot of moving parts, and sometimes things just happen in the back end, and we'll get it all back going here as soon as we can. It just sometimes it takes us 10 minutes or so to kind of gather all the parts back up, and we'll get it going again. Dan, let's do the sponsors again. We haven't. It's been a busy night tonight, dealing with lots of different things going on. Let's pop those sponsors up. A1 Archery, Hudson, Wisconsin, exit 4. Leagues forming, and they're filling up. They got 3D leagues on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, and ladies spot leagues on Thursday, and open spots on Friday and Saturday. A1archery.com. River City Stitch. RiverCityStitch.com is the website. Screen printing, embroidery, promotional products, and design. You need to get a last-minute Wildcat gear for under the tree. Go to River City Stitch. They've got a bunch of stuff in there. I know that they do a bunch of orders and apparel orders, but they got Raider stuff there too. Dan Jenkins sitting here just tells me they got Raider stuff too. So if somebody watching wants some Raider stuff, I know there's some Hudson people watching. Go down and pick it up. River City Stitch, 2 locations, River Falls and Prescott. Jill Morrow, American Family Insurance. Insure carefully, dream fearlessly. Jill Morrow Agency. You got questions about insurance, give her a call. 715-425-8485. It's Jill Morrow, American Family Insurance. Cerna House Chevrolet down in Prescott, Wisconsin. The bow tie. Need a new Chevy? Used Chevy? Cerna House Chevrolet is the place. Maybe you already got a Chevy and you need some service. Great service department down there at Cerna House Chevrolet as well. G&A Painting, Grant and Angela Dockendorf, GAPainting.com. Go ahead and add some color. 715-760-1857. It's G&A Painting for all your painting needs. Team Cud, Dana and Jeremy Cud, Property Executives Realty, teamcud.com, providing exceptional service that will move you. Whether you're looking to buy or looking to sell, get a hold of Jeremy, Dana Cud. St. Croix Lanes, River Falls, stcroixlanes.com. Tomorrow and Saturday night, every Friday and Saturday, They got the Moonlight Bowling there. It's 9:30, I think, till midnight. I think it's $14 all you can bowl. Make sure you enjoy a delicious pizza down there as well. They got the Friday fish fry every Friday night. That's really good, too. Delicious wings, you name it. Flashback film and video transfer. It's Jason Schrank. You got some slides or something like that you want to digitize, something you can get on a thumb drive, something you can share with your friends and family. Maybe you got some old 16 millimeter film and you want to digitize that so you can put it up on YouTube or just enjoy it on your computer yourself. Jason can help you with that. Flashbackfilm.com. Twin Cities Orthopedics, they've got the urgent care now. So if you need to, not necessarily emergency, but if you have something pop up over a weekend, an injury, you can run into Twin Cities Orthopedics and visit with the experts there. Get you back on the field or on the ice or on the court or wherever you're playing. Quick. Twin Cities Orthopedics. Patax Family Market since 1912 down in Prescott, right off the highway there. Patax grocery store, awesome deli, great meat market, you name it. It's Patax since 1912. Let's go through the other ones too. How about this one? Property Executives Realty, Sarah Jenkins. Sarah was sponsoring a football broadcast we did this year and went in to ask her to help us out with hockey, and she said, no problem. I'll even throw in a husband for free. So we got Dan Jenkins helping us too. And it's sarahjenkins.com. You can follow her on Facebook, get that weekly market report. But if you're got questions about real estate in River Falls, give her a call. Junior's Restaurant and Tap House. Happy hour all day on Sunday. Go down and enjoy some. We had some Bang Bang shrimp up here tonight, courtesy of Mike Lean chicken wings. They smoke their chicken wings at Junior's. They're awesome. I enjoy them. Had the smoked wings tonight, courtesy of Mike Lean. I think they put like a bourbon raspberry barbecue sauce or something. I don't know. Either way, it was delicious. But Jeff, big help down there at Junior's, and we're going to go back to Junior's at some point here, probably in the next month, and do another little show down there. We did the preseason coaches show, but Jeff's like, let's do another one. I talked to Coach Cam Wilkin, and he's like, yeah, let's do it. So I think we're going to grab 4 of the Wildcats that weren't at the preseason show, and we're going to put them up on the stage, and we're going to do a show at Junior's. We just got to get the date figured out. We're going to get through the holidays, probably early January, do another show up at Junior's. It was a lot of fun, and I think the kids enjoyed it. I know the parents enjoyed it. And I think Junior's had a good night, too. I think it was a good night for the restaurant, and that's what we want to do. So, Bros Sports Bar and Grill. Bros has got the Sunday brunch. Whew. Good food down there, and I don't know. You can't have a Sunday brunch without a Bloody Mary. They got those at Bros, too. We'll run down there on Sunday, get the Sunday brunch, the Bloody Mary, and get your day started off right. I know everybody enjoys hanging out, watching the National Football League games on a Sunday. Get it started right with Sunday brunch at Bros. Go from there. First National Bank of River Falls. Jeff Johnson running around chasing basketball. He's got the one son playing at UWRF. Preston doing good things on the varsity squad here at River Falls. And then, what's the 9th grader kid's name? I know Vaughn is the kid in middle school. What's the 9th grader guy's name? I thought Vaughn was... No, Vaughn's the kid in middle school. He's got a 9th grader. He played on the freshman football team. I don't know why his name eludes me right now. But probably playing some basketball, too. Those Johnsons all play hoops. But Jeff did promise me that he would watch some hockey this year, and I think he has watched a few games. This one probably a little tough to watch for him. But we're going to get Jeff in the rink here one of these games this year when we'll feel pretty confident, at least we got some games coming up that we'll feel pretty good about. We'll have to get Jeff in the rink. I promised him we'd put him up on an interview during intermission and have a little chat with him. I think it'd be fun to have him up here. First National Bank of River Falls, supporting all things sports on the River Falls Sports YouTube channel. It'll come to me at some point. There's a lot of those Johnsons running around. It's a fraternity, the guys that do these broadcasts. Bo and Jeff did the freshman games this year. I went and helped them out a little bit during football. Then those guys would come help us during the JV games. You got Rob Derry, Jeff and Kevin doing the varsity games. Braden Engstrom. Third period about to get underway. Boys out on the ice. Cullen, that's right. Cullen's a ninth grader. Vaughn's in middle school. I don't know if he's in seventh or eighth, but he'll be up in the high school before you know it. Cullen had a pretty darn good year playing freshman football this year. Jonah Herstein, Bo's son. Real good year as well. Kind of want to just kick back right here and watch it on the big screen and call it, Daniel. Underway here in the third period. Mike Johnson, Chris Larson, Dan Jenkins, and Chris John. Raiders setting up shop down on the east end of the rink. Cats able to get it out in the neutral zone. It'll get their change now. Rock will get a touch. Well, I guess Rock didn't get a touch. Holy cow. Looked like he was sitting there waiting to get a touch and head for the bench, right?
That's what I thought.
B-zone draw now coming up here for the Cats. Hunter Rapp will take the draw. And Lynn able to corral. This puck's been down here on this end, though, for the first minute and a half of this period. Clock rolling now with a 6-goal deficit. So unless the Cats can close this one up a little bit, it's going to be a real quick third period.
Be nice to come out and win the third period.
Yeah, put a couple in the net. Get a little bit of momentum coming up. Highland coming up Saturday. Highland certainly not a power in Minnesota. It's a game that we should feel like we should certainly have an opportunity at that one. Flanagan. And Rappel shoots, bounces up into the netting. Again, clock continues to tick away here. I don't think anybody seems to be in a big hurry here to drop the puck either. Uskard, Schrank, and Wiesinger down there. Cal Schrank, I think, had a cousin that was playing on this Hudson Raider team a couple years ago that won state. I don't remember who it was.
Last name Schrank.
No, you know what? I think it might have been. Who was it? Oh, Chris John's going to go ask Jason. Jason's always standing down here in the third period. Chris John will get the information.
We got an answer coming.
Again, important to have a spotter. Bennett Schrank, yeah. Bennett Schrank. It was maybe 3-4 years ago. Played on a Raider team that won the state championship. I remember Cal, as a young man, pictures next to Ben. I remember seeing those on Facebook. Cat's going to get a power play here. So we got a hold on the Raiders. Mike Goring down there on the blue side penalty box. Been a slow night for Mike. Amundsen with it. Amundsen. Rappel. Trying to fire for the point. Rappel. Dips it down. Johnson fires it down. Rock lets it go. Shot and a save by Haskins. There's trouble with running clock too when you're on the power play. Your power play ticks away
right.
here.
Good luck. Get lined up, boys.
Wiesinger to take the draw. Hudson fires it down, scooped up by Flanagan at the blue line. Now Wiesinger back out to Flanagan. Flanagan fields it with the skate. Back down to Wiesinger. Wiesinger over to Schrank. Back to Wiesinger. Riley Uskard over to Weiss. Weiss, he had Mason Rappel coming down. Rappel.
Barrett.
And Schrank had a shot at it. Uskard. Out to Flanagan. Flanagan fires the point, bounces it off the side of the net. Schrank to Wiesinger. Wiesinger fires. Puck out to Flanagan. Flanagan over to Mason Rappel. Rappel shoots. Loose puck out front. Cal Schrank gets it to go. So the Wildcats show some life. Calvin Schrank able to knock it in off the rebound. Closes the gap to 7-2, and that will 16, 6, and 14. So it's Schrank from Uskard and Mason Rappel. That'll get the clock back to standard timing.
Power play goal with 1 second left to go on that power play.
Amundsen fires one off of the gear of Jackson Busta. Rock. Rubbed off the puck. Wyatt Opal shoots. Back to Opal behind the net. Tries to get to Amundsen. Meyer brings it in for the Raiders. Can't send it down. It'll be icing. E-zone draw coming up here with 9:18 to go in the third period. Well, Mike, you got a band I'm playing. What do you got going on this weekend? You got some games this weekend?
Dude, we're going up to Amory for a tournament.
Nice.
Couple on Saturday, couple on Sunday. He's actually playing right now up in Hudson.
Is he?
Yeah.
Who do they got tonight?
They're playing, beating Woodbury 1-0 right now.
Nice. Ooh. That Hauser up front there. That one goes over the net. Out in the neutral zone. Cats will chip it down. Kowalski.
That ref is taking it over there.
Flanagan. Up the ice looking for Schrank. They wave off the ice. Schrank out to the point to Cal Oostgaard. Oostgaard fighting his guy. Joey Scar over there as well. Scar Jr. Puck out in the neutral zone. Oostgaard over to Flanagan. Yeah, send that one. Attaway shoots. Win with the save. Flanagan. Up the ice into the neutral zone. Scooped up by Aderhold. Aderhold sends it deep. Aderhold's family originally from River Falls, too. Mom went to River Falls High School, graduated in 94.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know that.
Ooh. And Lynn able to get a pad on that one. Got it right through traffic, made it through. Schultz brings it in. And they're going to... Not sure what that penalty was for. Did he not have the puck when he hit him?
They're calling blue.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, that makes more sense to me. I'm like, he hit him when he hit the puck. Yeah. I mean, they're closer to the action than I am, but I was like, oh. The Cats get another power play here, trailing 7-2. Under 7 minutes to play here in the third period. Flanagan over to Rappel. Rappel lines and fires. East guard. Down in the corner. Wiesinger. Flanagan battling for it. Raiders come out of there with it. Willie, wasn't it?
Yeah. I really like watching him play.
Yeah, he can skate, man. He's a motor. The way he's got his jersey on, it's kind of hard to see his number, but
such an awesome family too. So my son skates with his little brother.
Okay.
Both of those boys are both most respectful kids you'll ever meet. Good kids.
He goes hard, man. Flanagan dumps it down here. Meyer will swing it around. We got a whistle.
Coach just took a penalty.
Same deal as earlier. Bench Meyer White.
Yep.
So they'll put Lean in the penalty box. Bench Minor, I think it's going to be. Coach said something the official didn't like. This is a weird place for it to happen. I don't know if it was the contact against the boards over here.
I don't know.
Sometimes kids say things too, and if
Right.
if there's been some obscenities, a lot of times the officials will say, all right, I don't want to hear that anymore, and they'll warn them 2-3 times, and then maybe by the 4th or 5th time they hear it, it's someone's going in the box for it.
Game over.
Yeah. Getting 4-on-4 here. There are 30 more seconds. Get a whistle. Icing, bring it back. Yeah, most of these guys at the high school level will take quite a bit before they put the arm up. But,
Yeah.
if they've warned you 2 or 3 times and something still comes out, gets to the point where they're just like, all right.
Oh, yeah. And these kids chirp, too. You can
Yeah,
learn
they
a
do.
thing or two
They
if you get
do.
too close to that bench.
There's a lot of talking down there. You guys didn't do that, did you?
No.
I didn't think so.
No.
John on Lynn. Lynn sends it away. Hudson with full strength here. They got a little power play. Ooh. Puck loose out front. There's a clear. Haskins sends it up the boards. Jack Rock was flying down the ice. And Lynn sends that one away. Hartwick skating down. James Linehan joined the broadcast tonight from Seattle.
I coached him.
Did you?
Yeah.
I don't think you coached this James Linehan. He's John Linehan, your teammate's dad.
Oh, I'm thinking of Johnny's little brother, Jimmy. I'm thinking Jim.
Okay. All right, we're back to full strength here. Just under 3 to play. That's clear. Scooped up by Hartwood. That's in the middle of a change. Raiders changing a few as well. Schultz sends it down. Puck out to the point. Schultz scoops it up, sends it down. Leeson skates it through traffic, looking for Rappel. Raiders able to get it out in the neutral zone. Nice play. Chase Wiesinger just getting that one out to the boards. Get big traffic out in front of the net. Don't know what to do with it.
Yeah,
Just send it to the boards.
get rid of it.
Never a bad play. Cats will put some fresh skaters out there. Nolan Hopeful checking into the game for the first time tonight. I think there was one other JV guy coming up. No, maybe just Nolan. Just Freeman and Mason out there with Nolan. Freezing. Lean. Go on the ice. Rappa gets a stick on it. Askins comes out to sling it around. Chase Rudolph out there for River Falls. Maddox Simon checking in as well. Aiden Ekholm. 5 seconds to play. Blake Goring will step onto the ice as well. Coach Cam Wilkin emptying the bench here. Doesn't seem like a lot getting the kid in for 10 seconds, but these guys all want to get their varsity letter, and that's how they do it. They got to get in the game. Doesn't matter if it's 5 seconds or 5 minutes. It counts as a game played. So get their opportunity out there. Hudson going back to, well, they don't play at Gornick anymore. Now they're playing at Druiski. Going back to Druiski with the 7-2 victory tonight against your River Falls Wildcats.
Yeah, tough loss. Too many penalties. And I think, like, you know, when they watch that tape, they gave them a few. Just let guys walk out of the corners untouched. You can't do that, especially in a conference game against your rivals right up 35 there.
Yeah, a little bit too much blue tonight, and Cats will have to go back to the drawing board. And I think there was a lot of kind of hope in the room that this season will be a little bit different against this Hudson team, but so far still coming up a little bit short against these Raiders. And next week we will make the trip to St. Paul to take on Highland and on Saturday, and hope things go a little bit better for the boys at Highland. For Mike Johnson, Dan Jenkins, and Chris Larson, thanks so much for watching tonight, guys. We will see you hopefully Saturday, again, pending good internet signal. we'll have a broadcast for you Saturday at Highline. Take care. Good night. Always a good one to be a Wildcat. See you next time.